you realize the name Jesus, if you check out the Latin name, what it means, it's a Latin name for him. The Latin J-E and what it means, search.
Let's stop. First of all, the name Jesus does not come from Latin; it comes from Greek, and he even tends to tip his hat that way when he says it comes from the original Greek. The Latin, he says, seek out J-E. Well, there is no J in the Latin, so that's not a letter in the Latin alphabet. So you wouldn't be able to do that anyway. You can't search out J-E in the Latin alphabet. Or the words. That's impossible. Now, this is a claim that has taken shape. I'm guessing where he's going with J and Zeus is Hail Zeus, which is a fossilized customs claim. And Lou White claimed that the name Jesus was actually, and of course he got it from somewhere as well, but that the name Jesus actually comes from a form of Hail Zeus. This is absolutely not true. This comes down to if a word sounds like something, then it might be something. My father gives an analogy of this often in his interpreting the Bible teachings. If something is green, the grass is green. This is his analogy. The grass is green, and frogs are green. Therefore, frogs must be grass. Now, anyone who hears that knows that's ridiculous. No one thinks that frogs are grass. But it's the same kind of thing with language. People say, well, it sounds this way, thus it must be this way. We hear this in Paleo-Hebrew all the time as well. It's like I use this analogy a lot. If you were to take English and then bring it back to Paleo, the Paleo script, well, an M is like water and the O is an ox. And so a mom, when someone says mom, what they're really saying is an ox in water. Ox surrounded by water. Now, you tell your mom that, you're going to get hit with a sandal across the head, right? No one thinks this. And it's the same with the name Jesus. Just because something sounds like the name Zeus is not actually what's going on. And anyone who really studied language, realized that such a claim is absolutely nonsense. In fact, when I went to go look, and I did exactly what John told us to do here, I went and tried to look up these what he's claiming are these two words. What I found was actually a significant amount of articles, which is good. Maybe we're winning the tide here, but I found a significant amount of articles on how people who have studied language think it's ridiculous that people would make such claims. In fact, Got Questions, I'll put this in the show notes, and I'll put it on the show notes page on our website once by tomorrow afternoon. But Got Questions has a really good article on this and how ridiculous it is for people to think this. They kind of go through some of the etymology of the name Jesus and look at how to claim that this is a Latin origin name is ridiculous, but also to try to then break it up and make it sound like other words is just ridiculous. Rob, you're the linguist here. You're the real linguist. Talk to us about the name Jesus and whether or not it means Hail Zeus.
Years ago, I wrote a review of that. What was it called? It's an Aramaic New Testament English translation or something like that. It's Andrew Gabriel Roth. And that's available on our website. You can download it. But the claim's made there too, that it means Hail Zeus And so this is a broadly kind of accepted poke at Christianity, trying to say, you silly Christians, you worship on Sunday and you don't even know that you're worshiping Zeus. It's
propaganda.
To me, it's reflective of really low literacy. And I say that just as a fact. It's low biblical literacy. It's people who have been trained or to be satisfied with, like a Strong's Concordance as like the ceiling of their biblical research. And then making claim. There's nothing wrong with the Strong's Concordance, but use the tool for what its correctly intended purpose is. But, the kind of thought that this guy is communicating as good information is really, it's like he needed a screwdriver and he's using a hammer. and he's just bending everything out of shape. You know, he's making it worse.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.